Hello, and welcome to the next part of the ARK Survival Evolved series of videos. Instead of immediately going on to Genesis Part 2, we are instead going to be beginning to run through the custom ARKs down here, the unofficial ARKs. Sorry. Starting with Ragnarok right here, going to Valgero, Crystal Isles, Lost Island, and then ending with Fjordur. And then after all of those are done, we will then begin Genesis Part 1. In addition to that, I am planning to do the unique bosses of these maps here. I believe Crystal Isles, Lost Island, and Fjordur are the only ones that have unique bosses. The other ones, Ragnarok, Valgero, and the center, well, I'll do the center as well because there's an achievement for it. But Ragnarok and Valgero just reuse bosses from the story arcs. So anyway, beginning with Ragnarok, we are going through these since there's nothing here to tame, and we're doing all the bosses at the end. Or since there's only stuff here to tame, and we're doing all the bosses at the end. We are here to tame specifically one creature. There's two new creatures that were introduced with the Ragnarok map now. The first one, which will follow us to the other unofficial maps, is the Griffin, because the Griffin is fucking fantastic. It's probably my favorite creature in this game. And then the other new creature that we won't be getting here, we'll be getting on a different map, is the Ice Wyvern. So, to go with that, create new, and then download Survivor. Chainsaw Unicorn. Download. Highlands Northeast. Yeah, that's fine. So, Griffin is our first tame that we need to get. And then there is one other tame here that we're gonna take with us as well. But to get it, it's passive tame. It's in the Highlands in this area. And if I can find it, I will point it out to you. There's nothing here in the water. Cool. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing too much on any of these maps. I'm really just here to get the creatures, get the unique creatures for each map, and then just dip out immediately. For the Wyvern specifically, I'm not going to worry about making a bunch of air conditioners and whatnot on this map, unless it forces me to. My plan, if I need to make the air conditioners, I'll make them on a different map where I have all the resources already and then just transfer them over here. But my plan for the moment is to get the egg. I don't really care what level it is for the Wyvern, because I'm never going to use it once we have it now. But my plan is to get it and then take it over to probably the island is where I'm going to take it to hatch it there. Alright, so what I need here is eggs? No, not eggs. Is carrots. Rock carrots right here. So, Ragnarok has rock carrots, as you can see me gathering here, and then Savaroot right there. Just as passive gatherable things. So I'm going to gather as many of these carrots as I can. Actually, that's a lie. I'm just going to get a decent amount. And then I'm going to get some of the potatoes as well, just so I have actual food to eat for myself. And then if you don't already know what creature I'm going to be taming, we are going to be looking for an Equus. Because an Equus is a herbivore. It can gather berries, and it can also knock out creatures as well, which is very important, because to get a Griffin, the best way to go about doing that is to use a Pteranodon. So that is my plan. Oh my god, I forgot I have all these skins. There we go. Now, I didn't show it off before. I'll show it when we start Genesis Part 1 as well. But our implant has updated now as well. Your Homo Deus record, Alpha Ascension, Alpha Aberrant Ascension, I'm assuming that says. And then the rest of it's cut off, and I can't do anything about that. But we got the Alpha Broodmother, Megapithecus, Dragon, Manicore, Overseer, Rockwell, and the Alpha King Titan, which we just did most recently. Anyway, I gotta find some Equus here. This entire Highlands area is pretty big. So I'm just gonna be running around here trying to find an Equus to... fucking hell. Trying to find an Equus to tame, and once I find one, I will let you know. I don't think I've tamed an Equus on recording before, so this will be a semi-new experience for all of you people. Anyway, I will see you shortly once I've got one located that I'm willing to tame, because I would like a higher level one, if possible. And I know there's supposed to be, there's usually some around up here, but I don't know where they are. Alright, well, I'll make a cut here until I find an Equus, and then I'll be back. No, well, here's a couple more that spawned after I fucking passed through this. Oh, hi, Giga. Well, I've been through this area once. I guess fucking everything's just spawning behind me now for some reason. 25. There's 4 horses here. 135, hello. Oh, wait. Alright, so, to tame a horse, carrots in the last slot of your inventory. Walk up behind it. As soon as it stops moving, you'll press the use button once to feed it once, and then hit it again to feed it again, and then... Or hit it again to jump on, and then hit it again to... There we go. Oh. Alright, well that was easy. I don't want to name you. Alright, well. There's a Giga there that I don't want to mess with. And I need to just get you a couple of quick levels really quick so I can get your speed up. Speed and stamina need to be up on you, and then the rest I don't really care about for the moment. We are going to venture towards the red obelisk so I can get all of my stuff out of the terminal there. All of my taming equipment, and then we need to make some bolas so we can get a pteranodon and a saddle, and then we can go look for a griffin. Let's see. That's... Okay, you have enough stamina, actually. I just need a little more speed. I want to get you up to like 180, I think will be good. $83, good enough. Alright, I'm going to make my way to the red obelisk, which you can see in the distance up there. I will cut back to you once I'm at the obelisk, so I'll see you in a moment. Alright. We have just about arrived at the obelisk here. Alright, so let's see what all I can... Is there anything following me? No. Okay. So let's take off all of this crap here that I don't have. Where's all my shit? Excuse you? Stand by. Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I recall this being an issue before as well. Okay, so fiber. If I stick this fiber in here, will it work? There's all my shit. Oh, and I didn't take my fucking... Huh. It would appear that I didn't take my tools and whatnot with me. Okay, so for whatever reason, on single player, it looks like... Give me this. Whatever, I don't even need that. On single player, it looks like for whatever reason, you can't... It just doesn't show the items in there right away, but they are still there. So, do with that what you will, I guess. There, I've got a bunch of meat. I actually should leave some of this meat. Actually, you know, I can make new, a new spyglass and new other tools if I need to. That's not too big of a deal. Alright, there. That meat's gonna stay there just so I have some remaining there for the time being. Let's clear out your inventory a little bit, and then get rid of all this shit. Okay, well, now my goal is to get a Pteranodon and get the stuff for a Pteranodon saddle. And then I'm gonna have to make a trap for a griffin. All right, so I'm going to go. You've seen me tame Pteranodons several times now throughout this series on the island and on Extinction. So I'm not going to show me going and taming one, but I will cut back once I am ready to go out and look for a griffin. So I'll be back. I'll be back in a wee bit. Oh god, you're gonna come after me, aren't you? I'll be back in a bit once I'm ready to progress with what I'm actually trying to do in this video. So I'll see you shortly, okay? Okay. Alright, we are back. As you can see, we have this, like, Christmas tree looking Pteranodon. Anyway, this was a 140 I found just up the hill up here. I'm just gonna leave the Equus right there because I don't. Oh wait, no, hold on. I have to grab the trank shit and the trap out of its inventory first. Oopsie. We'll take these darts. We'll take 100 arrows, and then we'll take a crossbow, and then the trap, of course. Okay, so, and then health. Why not? All right, moving on. I leveled up this Pteranodon just a little bit. It's got enough weight to carry me now, which is great, and that's really the only thing that I leveled up. So we're off to go hunt down us a griffin really quick, and then once we've got our griffin, I can upload, well, the griffin and the Equus, and that's really it. I don't really care about this Pteranodon whatsoever. I just have the Pteranodon to get a griffin, and that's it. Anyway, griffins are off in that direction. Sort of. There is, if we check the map here, the green obelisk is... Where is the green obelisk, actually? Green obelisk is pretty much straight that direction. Around, I want to say around like 40, 80 on the map. And then the blue obelisk is the opposite direction, like 40, 20, I want to say. I don't know exactly where the blue obelisk is. I haven't been to that one very much. Oh no. I was not watching my stamina. I was distracted. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay. That cliff up there is where we need to go. Let's get some stamina, and then let's get somewhere safe. Safer. And right here. Okay. As I was saying, griffins can spawn around where the green obelisk is, over that direction there. And they can also spawn just around any of the mountaintops in this general area we're at. Or in the mountains, I guess I should say, not specifically the mountaintops. So, we're going to be out hunting for one for probably quite a bit, because since I will be using this griffin for the entirety of these ARK intermissions, it's important I get a really strong one that's going to actually be able to do what I need it to do. And then I'll spend some time leveling it up here before we transfer it to the next map. Or I guess I could level it up on the next map as well. I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I'll figure that out later. For now, it's off to find us a griffin. So I'm going to start with this mountain here, and then just work my way inland towards, there's the green obelisk there, so we'll make our way that way. But I'll come back to you once I find a griffin. The trap we're going to be using, as you may have seen by the building parts I have in my inventory, is the same trap we use for RGs and UDs, and probably some other stuff that I'm just spacing on right now. But anyway, that's the plan for the moment. So that is a nice looking Rex. What level are you? 55. You're shit. And I'm fucking out of stamina again. Alright, well, apparently I'm going to be leveling up this bird a little bit more, and looking for a furry griffin. So I'll cut back to you once I actually find one that's tame-worthy, and then we will continue from there. So I'll see you shortly. God damn it. Oh, hello. You're a convenience one. How level are you? Oh my god, 130. Well, that's convenient. The very first griffin I look at ends up being one that I'm willing to tame. Is there any more here? There's a bunch of fucking aloes here, though. That's an issue. Actually, that's beneficial. Alright, well, as you can see, we found a griffin to tame. I'm going to set the trap up over here. And I just gotta make sure that I don't fucking, you know, die. So we'll do doot, 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 and then doot, 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 and nope, and doot, and doot. And then as long as you can walk through this gap, we're good. And you cannot. Shit. Alright, well. Okay. Off-center it a little bit like that. That should be enough. As long as the Pteranodon can get through, I should be fine because the Griffin should not be able to fit through that gap. Alright. Oh, you're fucking awesome. Are you about to die? Are you kidding me? What kind of fucking shit is that? Oh, hello. Is that 2? That is 2. Hello. 55. And another one there. Oh, 140. Hello. That one right there is the one that I want. I need you to get higher in the air, though. Oh, yep, you're after me. Hello, sir. You're a higher level than the one that I found a little bit ago. Is this area safe? Oh, it's safe enough. There's a Bigfoot here. Ow. Alright, well, I can make do with that Griffin chasing off another Pteranodon. I can really make do with that, actually. That works perfectly. Bird, can you fit through this gap? Cool. Please don't fly away. Alright. Let's go track down this Griffin then. There it is. That is it, right? Yep, that is it. Hi. Coming after me? Yeah, you are. Come on, let's get you in the trap. You're the only dino that I want here on this map. Nothing else matters. Just you. There we go. Alright. Griffin is now trapped as fuck. This bear needs to fuck off. Come on, dude. Goodbye. Alright. Griffin there is stuck in the trap, and we can now knock him out safely. I don't know if I'm going to be able to knock him out with just the darts I have here. Hopefully I will. Also, As you can see, all this fucking smoke coming up every time it flaps its wings. That's how I generally know to find griffins. Granted, this one and the other one that's somewhere over there were just already landed and on the ground, so it didn't really matter. But a lot of the time, they'll just be flying around circles, like just above the ground, and you'll see a lot of this smoke. So if they're hiding in the trees, that's the best way to find them. And I just have to knock you out, and then go get Prime somewhere. Because griffins themselves do not drop Prime, unfortunately. I think there's a stego nearby, though. Which I could go get a stego. And the good thing about griffins is that their torpor is like a Rex's. It drops really, really slow. So I don't have to worry about this thing waking up while I'm out trying to find something that gives Prime for me to tame it with. Because I am taming this with Prime. It's a 140. And it's going to be my primary mount for the next however many videos this ends up being. Probably like 4 videos at most, I want to say. Well, not including the bosses and whatnot, because that'll be another 3 videos on top of it. Come on, go to sleep, please. I don't even know how many darts this is going to take. Sleep. No, no sleep. Now sleep. Sleep. Your dust is kind of annoying. I don't recall if griffins really run away either when their torpor gets super high, or if they just keep fighting you. Apparently they run away, because you look like you're trying to run. Though I could be wrong. This could be a fake run, and I could be delusional. It's entirely possible. I'm using most of my fucking darts on this stupid thing. Which is fine, I still have a shit ton of normal trank arrows, so I'm still happy with what we've got going. There we go. 20 darts left. Alright, let's go track down some Prime. There was a Parasaur over here. Just anything that drops Prime, I don't really care what. There's a Troodon down there, that's fabulous. Well, apparently my phone's ringer is on. Granted, that's not really an issue right now because I am on vacation. And I don't gotta worry about going to work or doing shit for the next week. And that is fan-frickin-tastic, man. Where is something large? Ooh, RG. That works. Oink. Come here. Oh my god, there's 3 of you. I apologize. I did not know there was that many of you. Alright. I should be able to get out of render range of these RGs. Oh, and there's a UD up there as well. That's nice. And there's an RG right above where the fucking griffin was. Cool. Alrighty. Well, as I have stated, I don't really give a shit what happens to this Pteranodon now. Here, have a free level in damage, I guess, since you're probably gonna need it. Alright. And you have 5,000 health, 240 damage. It's pretty spiffy. So griffins, you do not need saddles to ride, which is fantastic. It's even better than pteranodons. Griffins are also probably the fastest mount because they have that. They have the same dive that the snow owl does from Extinction. Actually, griffins had it first, so I guess the snow owl has the griffin's dive. Do I have any? I do have more Ruber. One more, sir. Uno mas. Mas uno. Eventually. Has to drop under 49.10. Almost. It should just need one more feed before it tames, though. I think. Hopefully. Yes. And then you... What am I gonna name you? You know, since I'm probably not gonna tame an actual phoenix at any point in the future, or anytime soon at least, you are the phoenix now. Alright, that bird can fuck off. Alright, so, we are now officially done with Ragnarok then. There is the Ice Wyvern here, but the Ice Wyvern is also on the next map we're going to be going to, and it is infinitely easier to get it on the next map as well. So we're going to get we'll get the Ice Wyvern on the next map. But for now, I'm going to spend some time leveling up my Griffin really quick, just so it's not completely weak. Because, you know, that's important. And once I have it leveled up, I'll... you know, I think I'll cut back once we're ready to go to the next map. So, I'll see you in a bit. I need to level this up a little bit, though, so it doesn't die immediately. So, I'll see you soon. Alrighty. We are back, as you can see. Not really fucking doing anything. Oy, and I have hiccups now. That's fantastic. Anyway... for the time being, that's going to be it for this episode, because it's going to take me a while to actually get the Deinonychus and the Ice Wyvern eggs to start spawning properly. I had to check online to see what the issue is, because it's been about an hour and a half, and I still haven't found any. I've seen a bunch of the creatures themselves, but I just haven't seen any eggs anywhere. And apparently for single player, or this is what people are saying at least, for single player ARKs, the best thing to do to get those eggs spawning is to play on the map for about 1 to 2 hours for a bit, and then do a dino wipe, and then to reload the areas and exit to main menu and whatnot and get everything spawning that way. I am going to end off this episode here though, and in the next part we will wrap up Valguero. You know. Alright, we are back from Ragnarok this time, as you can see. My inventory, apparently. But no, as you can see, we are here on the next unofficial custom ARK map, which is Valguero. Here, there are 2 creatures that I will be obtaining in the next part now, because to actually get them to start occurring properly is a bit tedious and annoying. Actually, that's a lie, it's just gonna take me a while. It is a little annoying. Anyway, the Deinonychus, or Deinonychus, however you want to say it, and the Ice Wyvern. There's Ice Wyverns on Ragnarok 2, but they're a lot easier to find here, and it's more reliable to get the eggs here as well, because it's all in a centralized area instead of just randomly in the snow somewhere on Ragnarok. So, with that in mind, we will be getting a Ice Wyvern egg and a Deinonychus egg here. The issue with that is I'm going to have to run around, or just, I guess, just sit here on this map for a good hour or 2 before the eggs actually start spawning. As you can see, I went and got my Griffin and whatever basic starting equipment that I'm going to need for the time being, which is really just armor and food, and a spyglass that I guess I don't really need either. Anyway, for now though, that'll be it for this part. Next time we'll get the other 2 eggs from this map and transfer to another map to hatch them, since I don't want to go and farm all this stuff for a bunch of AC units here right now. So, if you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. And I will see you all in the next intermission video. Goodbye.